But yeah, I used to watch Beekman all the time, and I got Beekman hair, so you know, like I just like get going, and it gets like wild and crazy, and then Ann doesn't like it. Very bizarre.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So here we are. Welcome to the final stream of the year. You came in on our important conversation because I was getting some holiday crap about my unkempt hair.
Listen.
Yeah, you listen here, Ann. All right. We got lots of stuff to do today.
I wanted you to be proud.
So welcome to the final stream for me of 2023. Dallas will be back tomorrow for the actual last stream we'll be doing until we come back in the start of the new year. We will be back the second week of January, so we're all going to take an extended holiday break. Everyone's going different places, going to enjoy family and all that good stuff. Hopefully you have some cool stuff to do as well. But before we leave, I have one last thing that I must do. Tradition demands it. We've got to paint some holiday cheer on our miniatures. So I have some lovely Geonosians, which are going to be coming out next month. You've seen these be painted by Dallas a couple of times. We're going to go in a different direction. We're going to paint a Santa Claus with Pago the Lesser, and we're going to give him some merry elves to go along with him, because that's the time of year that we're in. So with that said, we got...
I was not updated on this,
no,
and
you weren't.
I am living.
You should have known.
I
So
am a lens on society right now.
we're gonna dive right in and just get going, because we got a lot of work to do in the time that we have left. So we're gonna lay down our red Santa suit on this Poggle, and then we're gonna get some fancy elven colors on our other guys. We got to figure out what color we want to paint the wings. We might try doing a little like and then we'll come back in, we'll knock out, we'll probably use like gold or something for the suit, for the actual like clothes that he wears, but we'll have to figure that out. His bangles definitely have to be, they definitely have to be gold. And we'll get black on the feet for the boots and the gloves. Like we're gonna go all out. We're gonna Kris Kringle this guy up.
Are they bangles or are they jangles? Who could say?
I mean, they jingle jangle. They're his sleigh bell ring-a-ling, ding ding ding-a-ling doo. All right, and then we got to jump over to the elves, because they of course have red candy cane stockings, because that's what elves wear. So we're just gonna knock out our red really quick. You keep coming in and out. You're really...
I'm chasing you around the table here a little bit, but you're okay.
I mean, my hand goes back to the same mark every time.
You do, but sometimes you put it more perpendicular, and sometimes...
Well, if I had a lovely assistant just hand me the miniatures, then my hand would never have to move, I guess.
Well, do you need me to...
No, I don't. I'm just simply pointing out solutions to the problem. You can think about these for next year.
You're right. We're an idea country.
I know. Anything's possible next year. Anything. All right. And then the last little elf. Little Geonosian warrior elf.
That candy red has a kick to it.
We're not even like as red as we're probably going to go here either. So, but yeah, it's got a nice hue. It's got a nice merry Yuletide hue. That's what we needed.
I feel like it's time to go a wassailing.
I mean, I don't know if Geonosians wassail, but why not? Let's get some of this bold pyrite red in there, so we can really amp it up. And then we can move on to the next things. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh yeah, we could do Sunfac as the Grinch. I don't have a Sunfac though, but he would make an excellent Grinch. I thought about doing like one of them as a Rudolph or something, but we'll save that. We'll save that for later.
Your shoulder has encroached.
How about that?
That's great. It's 10 out of 10. All
right, grab this little guy. Just kind of giving those stockings a real quick hit of red. And ideally this will all come together when we put in our little stripes. All right.
You're going to have to let us decorate the front of the office with these when we're done.
That's fine. You can hang them on the tree.
Heck yeah.
I don't know how you can do that, but you'll figure it out. I believe in you. Clean that out really quick so I don't make a brown when I put in my greens here. All right. Now let's go to our elf suits. Do I even need the dark green? You know what? It's Yuletide. We're just going to start bright. We're going to start bright. And we're going to end brighter.
No one has ever said Yuletide so casually as you just did.
I don't know why.
You're like, yeah, Yuletide and all. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yuletide. Yuletide green. Clean out the rest of this red. Oh, it's so bold and pyrite-y. There. This will be good enough. Put in some wah-wah. Put in some of this. Mix it around real good. Get our little elf green going on. Oh, that's bright. Look at that. It's as Christmas as it gets.
Your airbrush is looking pretty candy caney too.
It's true. It's red, so it goes faster, I guess.
I went to the above camera because I was like, oh, it is
There we go.
sugar plum time. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's a Christmas phrase
Sugar plum time.
that I've just
Yeah, 100%.
invented.
No, I'm in. You should just stick with that. What's going to be really creepy is when we give these bug people some like fleshy elf skin tones on their faces. I think that's probably going to set it over the edge from happy cheer time to just straight horror.
People are enjoying your Adam t-shirt.
Yeah, so this was in our Atomic Mass employee holiday cheer box. So we walked away with a number of goodies. And this fine t-shirt with Vitruvian Adam was one of the good ones, so I figured I better wear it for the last stream of the year. Show my appreciation for the thoughtful gifts that we got. Also, it's just a dope shirt, so might as well wear it. Last few years we've gotten hoodies or other things, so this was the first weather warm apparel that we've gotten, so I'm excited about that. All right. Yes, the Christmas feel is here. These guys are ready to bring Life Day with violence, because that's the only way they know how. Oh, we still need to figure out what we're going to do with the wings. See how much time we have left. Maybe we'll try to go
We could do like a silver sleigh belly.
We could
vibe.
try it.
I don't know what you can accomplish in this short
In this
time that
short
we have
little
today.
window that we have. I mean, we're going to find out. We're going to do our best.
Oh, for sure.
But some kind of magical like color.
Someone is asking what the official release date is on the Geonosians. Asmodee keeps dates as up to date as possible regarding when stuff is coming on their store, and the store currently says January 19th.
I need a bit more green in there. Yeah. So as we've kind of talked about a couple of times concerning release dates and just kind of the process in general, we as the studio create all the materials and the files, but then Asmodee, as the official publisher and distribution unit of the games, handles the vast majority of the logistics when it comes to international shipping, and they have the final say in release dates. So we kind of give them files and say, hey, this is when we want this to release. And then depending on what happens with the globe and freight and everything else, those dates can shift a little or a lot. Usually it's a little, but sometimes it can be a decent amount. Okay, let's amp up our green a bit. We're going to use some of this yellow-green. Because again, I'm not going to spend too much time building up crazy progressions, but we got to get some in there.
What is your favorite Christmas song, Will Schick? Or holiday song. I don't know what you celebrate.
My favorite holiday song. It's The Night Santa Went Crazy by Weird Al.
Solid. Mine is a classic. It's just Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas with Judy Garland. That's the way I like it.
I mean, at last I checked, there's no picked up a flamethrower and barbecued Blitz and took a big bite and it said it just tastes just like chicken, but I'll accept it. You do you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a whole like album of cracked Christmas carols.
Can you watch
and
your
we'd
shoulder,
listen to
please?
that like
Sure.
all the time. So anything that kind of like makes fun of or spoofs the holiday, I'm always a big fan of. Just because I think it's funny.
There's also a lot of good like songs you sing at Hanukkah after you light the menorah, and I kind of do miss that. Because that was a holiday that we used to celebrate when I was very young, but as a non-practicing religious person, that was just like a winter cheery time that I kind of miss.
That's the wonderful thing about any of these holidays, right? Mm-hmm. They're all based around the fact that, you know, the winter, darkest night of the year, all that stuff, it reminds you that, hey, there's a lot of warmth and light even when there's not a lot of warmth and light outside. And that's the point. And where do you find the warmth and light? You find the warmth and light with other people.
It is true.
You find it gathered together, celebrating things. All right, let's... get nuts? Let's get nuts. Why not? Let's see what we can do on these wings here. We'll come back to those, actually. I have an idea. We'll see if it works. Okay. Last but not least, we're going to do Paga the Lessard's jolly old beard. And by beard, I mean weird noodle tentacles. Because that's what he's got.
I will say that this is my first winter in the Pacific Northwest, and my goodness, does the sun set at like 4:30 in the afternoon.
Real early, yeah.
And when we get up to come into the office, it's, you know, dark like nighttime dark. I've never experienced life this far north. It's kind of wild.
It's pretty different, right? It makes you think about all those stories you hear about, you know, how there's no light in Alaska or up north or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not wrong.
It also has the cool effect of feeling like you're driving through Silent Hill in the morning because
it is very foggy.
The fog stays around for a lot longer than I'm used to.
There's a lot of fog. There's a lot of heavy mist. No like storm sirens though, so you're safe there. All right. Now we just need to grab the one color I didn't get, which is a black, which we used last time. There we go. We're just really quick going to use this to knock out our boots.
Please find your mark.
I won't. I think better of that. I know the elves didn't normally wear black boots, but we're going to give these guys black boots. I feel like they wear green shoes, but it just seems like it's too much.
If you could do a holiday-themed miniatures game.
Oh, goodness. This is a question. I'm ready. A holiday-themed miniatures game, yes.
What would it be?
I mean, it could be anything. It could be a boat. It's just a holiday-themed miniatures game.
Like, is it, a skirmish game where all the leads in your favorite Christmas and holiday films face off? Or is it
I mean, it
factions with Santa Santa versus the Krampus or something? What's your...
I think it's got to be... It's probably got to be faction-based, and I like to imagine that it's like some kind of weird sports ball.
Sure.
They're not just battling. It's like American Gladiators, but with it's American Gladiators style competitions, but instead of gladiators, there's just all these different holiday contestants.
Nice.
So it's like they're all in teams. What was that racing? Like Hanna-Barbera used to do the big like cartoon Olympics thing, something like that.
Yeah.
And then like Kris Kringle's always sending out Krampus to do the dirty work because he's kind of naughty. So he just goes out and does all the things that all the elves won't do because they're like, that's bad. He's like, but we gotta win.
Curious view on elf culture. I didn't know you were so plugged in.
I am.
Very aware.
I had to do a lot of research before this. So, we had to get ready. Okay. We're going to leave that. We're going to now dive in with the brush. Okay. So, not that one. This one. Let's get our gray out. Start doing our little pinstriping on our elf clothes. Shoop. All right, so. Because again, you got to candy cane stripe you got to stripe the pants, so here we go.
This was all fun and games, but I actually think this works really well on the Geonosians.
I mean, it definitely makes them more terrifying. Ooh, we'll have to clean that up. I got away from us. That's okay though. Really, we could cheat because no one's going to look at the bottom of the miniature here, but we'll kind of complete our lines a little bit just to show that we did it on at least one of them. Come over to this side. Maybe a bit more daring. Got really fat.
Next year, I have a request for sugar plumbed fairy themed paint stream.
Oh.
Make it happen.
I'm going to have to do research on what a sugar plum fairy looks like because I couldn't even begin to tell you what that means. But I will do some research.
You have 365 days. I have every confidence.
Well, I'm glad that you believe.
Christmas is all about believing.
That's true.
Chick.
The holidays are all about belief and togetherness. So I'm in. Look, I'm not saying that I can't do it. I'm just simply saying I gotta go track down some images of sugar plum fairies because now that I think about it, like I've heard them talked about a lot, but I can't really think of like an inflatable sugar plum fairy for your yard. 10-foot tall sugar plum.
I see them in like the ballet.
Okay.
Like the Nutcracker ballet.
Are they a big thing in the like? I've never seen the Nutcracker. I know of it, but I've never seen it.
What?
Never seen it. I mean that's it. Never seen it.
One of your factions in your cool holiday miniatures game isn't Nutcracker soldiers?
Well, it could be. I'm just
should
saying
be.
that I've never seen it, No one says it can't be that.
So, first of all, I'm going to find you the right thing to watch to understand the Nutcracker.
Okay, sure. As long as it's not the Nutcracker.
What does that mean? Like the movie?
I don't know, like the whole ballet. I'm not sure that I really want to watch the whole ballet.
You don't want to. Okay, all right.
I don't know if that's for me. It doesn't scream for me.
Is it because it's ballet?
No. I just
There is a wild movie, where like it's like a epic Christmas fantasy movie that is like.
You're not talking about
based
Babes
on
in Toyland, are you?
No, not that one. That is a great movie though. That is a wild movie. But no, there is a Nutcracker like over the top fantasy version, and that may be what I recommend to you just because it feels very wild.
All right.
And I feel like you could do a rant on it that would entertain me at lunch upon our return to the office.
See, I'd only rant about it if I didn't like it, though.
Oh, I don't think you will.
Oh, okay. So you want me to go watch something in my off time that you know I won't enjoy?
Happy holidays.
All right. Okay.
No, I think you'll have a good time not enjoying it. I thought it was like such a wild take and a flex in a bizarre way last year when we watched it. So. I don't know, chat. Let us know if you have any other Nutcracker adjacent media to onboard Chick to this incredible tale.
We give this Poggle Kringle. He's got some glitz still to him, so some glitz and some glam. Because we said we were going to do the dingle dangle bangles, the chingle ringle. I don't know. That broke you?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a point there where I just didn't know if you were going to keep trying to rhyme with jangle.
I mean, there's a lot you can rhyme with jangle. It's a wonderful word in that way.
Just very good.
And then come in here and hit all this cool filigree stuff. because we can come in with that transparent red, and the gold and the transparent red will play really well together, and we'll get kind of like a red metallic armor thing going on. All right, good enough. Good enough for this. We need some warm brown. His walking cane will be warm brown. Guess we could make it a candy cane, but man, that seems like a lot of work.
It could be green.
Green? No, it wouldn't be green. It's either wood or it's a candy cane. I feel like now I'm forced to do it as a candy cane, though, so.
No one is forcing you but you.
I know. I'm forced. I spoke it into the world.
You could also do like a white birch woodland forest.
It's a candy cane,
right.
Anne.
I don't know. All right, live your dream. I'm sorry.
Do you think that Poggle Kringle would walk around without a delicious treat to gnaw on?
You know what? This
He
storytelling.
needs the sugar.
just to keep going.
Yeah. He's tired.
He doesn't have those little ration bulbs that Jedi have on their belts.
He's been called lesser his entire life. Well, what do you think of him now?
Oh God.
What do you think now? Who's lesser now?
I'm just gonna let you live your life
Unimpeded.
unimpeded.
All right, I need this color. Let's get the gloves in there. Even though technically he's not wearing gloves, we're going to paint him like gloves. Because it'll complete our Santa ensemble. He has such long fingers. It's weird. Do you think those long fingers are really that necessary? I don't.
You mean his candy cane grabbers?
Oh. Now I think they do need to be that long. You're right. You sold me. We'll do this fine elf. Just imagine finishing this. I think you'd have a lot of fun with the little sonic blasters because they're like deck the hall blasters. You see this guy's just like deck the halls. Pow! Jedi covered in glitter. Down there. That down there. So we'll just do that whole weird loincloth flap thing. I don't. His thorax cover. There we go. All right. Now, let's get the Santa Poggle beard going here. Mix in a little white with our bright neutral gray. See if we can do this with this one. So we're just going to come in and like add some texture to it. Knock that in. Yeah, it's looking properly Santa beardy. Brighten up our candy cane a little bit. Our candy cane. Oh, see, this is why, because isn't that fun to say? All right. Loving it, loving it. Let's come over to here. Exaggerate our little tight straps here. Just a little bit of highlight. This we can pretty much do just on the outside, since that's where most of the light will catch. Just a little dot or so on the inside. Fine, but this part goes pretty quick. That going on. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at those little tights slash carapace legs. It's all great. Come in really quick. I'm gonna punch up these wings a bit so we can come back through with our transparents and hopefully get some nice quick holiday effects on them. Keeping the
Holiday effects?
Yeah, holiday effects.
What does that mean?
What does it mean? I don't even know what it means. We're just gonna try to make them, we're gonna make them look magical. But
You do the veins all like gold.
gold, silver and gold. I think we're just going to lay over some transparents and kind of try to make them colorful. Twinkling, if you will. Twinkling.
Twinkling?
Yeah, why not? We'll give Chris Kringle Poggle, I don't know.
Chris Poggle sounds weird.
Chris Poggle.
Chris Pingle. I don't like that either.
Pingle the Lesser.
Yeah, Pingle the Lesser. No, the Pingle thing is bad.
Rude.
We have to back off of that. I don't think it's good.
What is it, Pingle? It's a baby, Tingle. A baby what? Ringle? A baby. Dingle.
Behave. Summer is in chat.
Why would I behave because Summer's in chat?
I don't know. I just thought it might
She's not the boss
change
of
the
me.
topic.
I don't know what topic you think we're talking about. Like, this is the holiday special. All we're talking about is holidays.
If it's the holiday special, then where's your life day orb?
Hollandaise sauce, if
And
you will.
where's any of these fine Geonosians life day orbs?
Geonosians don't celebrate Life Day.
I'm sorry, that's so offensive of me to have assumed.
Yeah, it's pretty presumptive of you. Bit more of that in there. I mean, that's a really gross flesh tone, but we're gonna make it work.
Eggnoggle the lesser? Dang.
It's true. Furbisher coming in, shooting his
Photographer to
photography,
the
just
stars,
being like,
dropping the realness.
I'm better than all you all.
Eggnoggle the
lesser.
lesser. God. How could anything with eggnog be lesser, though? It's so good. There are those out there who would swear that eggnog was terrible. Are you in that camp or no?
I don't dislike eggnog, but I can't say as like I get all excited about it being around. I think it's fine if it stays in its lane, which is right now.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't need to
Post
come out of it's only
Thanksgiving to
special
January 3rd. That's eggnog's lane. No more than that. I feel the same about pumpkin spice. Just, stay in your lane and it's fine. I got no problems with you. You try to start encroaching like all year round or something, then we got a problem though. Then you're asking for too much. Too much. All right, well, we've painted this Geonosian's head fleshy and mistakes were made, but I don't care.
Is that flesh tone?
It is a shade of flesh tone. I mean, it's just mixed like you would mix any
Sure.
kind of like skin tone. It's just yellow and white. It's a golden brown and just white mixed together. So like if you were going to create your own flesh tones,
Yeah.
all flesh tones are based off of red, blue, yellow, and white, and then black, and it's just all different amounts.
Mm-hmm.
So close enough. Dark silver.
I think it looks more, I don't know if yellowy is the tone, but on camera.
Oh, it's very yellow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely like, it's not a healthy tone
it's
at all.
It's what they call pallid.
Jaundiced, really.
Jaundiced.
Like it's definitely jaundiced. They've been eating too many Geonosian Yuletide carrots. Lacking the proper amount of iodine in their holiday diets ever since the trade embargo. We don't have any silver to go on him, so that's fine. Now we're going to go in. We're just going to add more white to our mix. it's got enough of that warmth. You know, I don't want like something that looks humanoid. I don't want anything with a lot of red undertone to it because they're bugs. So I mean, technically, it's all carapace.
The way you said bugs, there was a hint, just a morsel of disgust.
I'm not a huge bug. I'm not a.
You're not bugging out?
No, I'm not. Well, no. I'm not a lover of the bugs. I was trying to think of what the scientific word is for someone who studies bugs, but I can't remember what it is now.
Bugophiliac?
Definitely not that. I was thinking more along the lines of, gosh, it starts with an E. I don't know. Someone in chat knows. I want to say entomologist, but that's not right. But no, like I can't say that bugs ever fascinated me of any type. Like it's just not my jam. But you know, these fine Geonosians look like they live up north where there's not a lot of sun. They're mostly inside, indoors a lot. Mixing some rosy cheeks for our Eggnoggle the Lesser.
How dare he have all that time while he was taking photos in the other room to mull on it and then open the door to leave and just drop the mic so hard.
I mean, it's a life day miracle.
I know. It really is, truly.
It's a gift from Itchy.
Yeah, it's Eggnoggle the Lesser and Sun Fa La 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 La.
Oh, yeah. I like this. See, this is where the creativity comes from. I want to give this guy rosy cheeks, but the problem is he doesn't really have cheeks.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to have a hard time there with that.
So I guess we'll just kind of do.
Chisel in that cold girl look.
We'll just
TikTok.
do that. I mean, he doesn't even really have that going on.
Are you aware of makeup trends on TikTok?
The problem. All right, candy cane. So, makeup trends, no, but how to apply makeup videos, watch a lot of those because that is one of the best resources for learning how to paint effective miniatures faces because you're effectively doing the same thing, right? Like
I love to watch drag queen makeup application.
Oh yeah.
Because it's so theatrical as to be clear, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And how your placement of color affects your perception of face shape is also really interesting because one person painting a miniature, if they place the shade differently, will make the face look almost like it was sculpted differently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same idea. Like, how do you get a miniature that has a wide nose and you want it to have a more like narrow nose. How do you handle that? It's the exact same way that you would do it on your face, right? Dallas talks about it a lot. He's actually the one who got me kind of looking at that stuff. But if you want to be able to paint really effective miniatures faces, or just paint faces in general, understanding the philosophy behind how to do normal, like, fancy makeup is one of the biggest things that you can do to become really good at it.
It is interesting to me how, at least for me and the way I relate to hobby, it scratches the same itch in my brain, painting a miniature or doing like a full face of fun holiday makeup or like makeup that's more than just your everyday. It's very strange.
All right. There's our candy cane for Eggnoggle the Lesser. Could be tightened up, but we're quickly running out of time here. so it's fine. Let's just get in here and knock out some eyeballs really quick.
I'm going to need to make him a little plaque for the front desk with his
So that everyone
proper name.
knows that he's Eggnoggle the Lesser.
Yeah. They have to acknowledge Eggnoggle.
Egg knowledge, huh? We went there. We did that. That was us. Right here, right now. Look at his soulless
I'm ready to put a
black
stamp
orbs.
on this day with Eggnoggle the Lesser.
You really did. You really did. Like, I felt like we weren't going to go over the line, but then you just did it. You did it. You took us too far.
I took us too far.
Yeah, you took us too far. And now what was supposed to be a glorious holiday special is ruined. Because
Jeez
you
Louise.
don't know how to restrain yourself.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree. Chad, back me up. This is rude
And
and unconscionable.
Unconscionable. All right, we need our transparent red. Should be a transparent purple somewhere. But heck if I can find it. So maybe we're just gonna... There's green. It's already out here? I didn't think it was. Dark purple. Dark jade. Dark sea green. Who hid the transparent purple? Huh. Well, I guess our holiday will just be that less bright because the transparent purples run away. That's okay.
Do you need me to go get it?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I just, there, wait. That's fluorescent purple. No. It's too much. Too much. Fluorescent yellow. Transparent yellow. There we go. All right. Let's get crazy. A little transparent red. Come on. There you go. A little transparent green. Transparent yellow. Transparent blue. You have to be very careful with you, blue, because you're going to play. You're not going to play nice with all these other colors. Let's think about this. Start with red. We'll start with this red. Which is very magenta-y, which kind of works for us. And we'll go to green. Then we'll go to this blue. Yellow. Normally I would have gone purple first, but that's okay. Mix those together. And then what you can do is you can just start playing with those colors, mixing together right there and just blending them two brush style. on the mini, and you can kind of like make the effect as wild as you want or as different as you want. Pulling your colors back and down together obviously will change everything. The more the transparency you use, the stronger the effects will be, all that good stuff. So we could spend a lot of time messing with this if we wanted to. We won't because we don't have that much time. But it gives you an idea on how to do some pretty crazy butterfly kind of effects that might actually be applicable outside of doing something crazy like, you know, painting your Geonosians like elves. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm in. Make it happen, people. But given this is just kind of a fun little goof that we do for the holidays, there's one real takeaway from this video. This might be it. Blending these transparents together to create some cool multicolored effects. And then what you can do, if you want to, once everything's dry, you can go back in and you can pick out like the little veins and the membranes and stuff and color those back in. But you really can just play a lot with how these colors work. All right, that's festive-y. A little less Christmas going on there, but that's okay. We didn't really do the undersides, but knock those in quick. And of course, fewer colors let you blend more on the mini. Well, loverly. Let's do that to our eggnog a little lesser really quick. Go a couple fewer colors maybe. Maybe because he's fancier, he'll just get the red, the blue, and the yellow will cut out the green. Some green. Grab some blue. Wet. Start pulling those colors. Maybe he won't get any yellow. Maybe that's what we'll do. Ooh. Or the ridge of the wing. Yeah, look how pretty he is.
That's sugar plum vibes right there.
Is it? And we get the sugar plum fairy vibes that you wanted?
We're living.
There you go. Check that out. Ooh, it's so fancy.
Deliverable 365 days early.
Early. Nailed it. All right, so we got the sugar plum dancing stuff. I wanted to, there we go. This will probably make them too fleshy, but we're gonna try it anyway. We're gonna go nuts.
What's
because-
your plan here?
Oh, I'm just going to use a little bit of flesh wash on the face to
Oof.
pick out some
I'm very scared about
some of
what
the
that's gonna
detail.
do.
But I think if we do it right, you know, we won't get too warm. We'll still stay kind of cool.
Stay ice cold, baby.
Not ice cold. I mean, we do some blues for that, but I want that, you know, that like fake mask skin feel to them. Like they shouldn't feel human because they're not. They're bugs, as we've established. But, you know, we need that Santa Claus visage. What? It's true. Or that, you know, that elfish mischief, if you will. Unfortunately, we only got prep done of prep and landing, but we'll finish and landing later. That's how we'll do it. Oh yeah, this is gross. I hate all of this. So it's perfect. Look at that. Look at this glorious elf thing.
Look what you did.
I did it. We're not done yet. We got a couple of things left to do. We're gonna finish it out. This is it for the year. So
Sure.
what was I thinking of? I forgot what I was gonna do now. Doesn't matter.
You were saying that, oh man, it's icky.
It was icky.
I don't like it, so it's right.
I know where we're going. I just want to do, actually, I just want to do a little bit of schnazzle on the blacks. I want to get them schnazzy. There, yes. Yes! Great. So we're just going to come in. We got to make sure that
Watch your shoulder. Thank you. Sorry.
I just want to make sure that these, you know, the black leathers on the boots and stuff, they got to be shiny, you know? They have to be a high polish. It shows professionalism and love of craft. That. Do a couple little, like, shiny dots. Glorious, glorious. And then, you know, he's got to have a gleam in his eye, so. Doop. Doop.
My last holiday-related question
Uh-oh.
is about aesthetics.
Yeah. Go.
If you were in charge of all of the decorating for the holiday season,
Ooh. Uh-huh.
are you in camp, it should look like the holidays threw up everything everywhere?
Oh.
Or in
my.
you camp, I would like a themed tree over here and then another smaller themed tree over there and everything just so?
I mean, I'm very much like a do what feels right in the moment kind of
Mhm.
person. So, you know, we just go nuts at our house.
It comes down to, are you boring because you only like white twinkle lights?
Wow.
Or are you right because you have multicolored lights?
I'm very anti-white twinkle lights. Like, to me, I see white twinkle lights and I go, rich people live here.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you, rich?
Yeah. It's too ritzy for me. It's too classy.
No, I agree. I totally agree.
I'm all about the multicolor like experience. That's what we had on like the house and the tree and everything when I was growing up. So to me, that's just like the right way to go. But my wife is very white twinkle light, so we have both.
You have to compromise.
Yeah, we do both.
Both on the same tree? Because
No, different trees.
Oh, okay.
Different
so
trees.
you have to have one tree for each of you?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Well, we have too many ornaments now because
I do enjoy white twinkle lights like on like a main street. Like if you're decorating outside your shop and it's like a professional business and you're going to have
you want to be classy,
wrapped.
you go white twinkle lights. But you want to be like the party's here, you go multicolored.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, if I go into somebody's house and their tree has all white twinkle lights, I'm like, I have to take my shoes off.
So no question, or another follow-up question here is it wrong for me to leave up my cool, like slowly fading to different colors twinkle lights that are like I have like a curtain of like cool dancing lights that don't look super Christmassy? Is that wrong for me to control with my remote control and just leave up throughout the year because it's a vibe?
I mean, it's your space. You do you. I wouldn't do it though. One of the things, again, everything in its season. Like I love the lighting of the holidays and like, decorating and putting up the tree. Like to me, it's awesome, but I don't want that all year. Yeah. I want it during a very specific window, right after Thanksgiving and all the way to January 3rd. It can stay as long as eggnog can stay, and then it's time for you to go.
I feel that. I do
for you to go.
Really like that I can change with a remote the type of colors that are showing up for different seasons. Like I wouldn't do the red and green the rest of the year, but there's something about it. It's calming. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I want a little more contrast on this boy, and then I think we're gonna call Ignagle the Lesser complete.
I'm mad that it's so good. I'm 100% stealing these after the holidays are over because I need them.
They're all yours.
I need them on my cool shelves to remind me of the cool, fun time we had.
That's right.
In the dark time of the year.
Luckily, 'tis the season for giving, so these are all yours.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I love them. They're so ridiculous.
They're garish and nonsensical and everything. Now we're just going to come in and just want to do, we just really got to work these candy cane leggings. So it's just required.
Oh my God.
It's how you know that he's Eggnoggle's elf. It's the leggings, you see.
Has Simone had knowledge that this is happening?
Doubt it. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to
to
hear it after this. She's going to be like, what were you thinking? I'll be like, I don't know. Holidays.
I was thinking of Eggnoggle the Lesser.
That's right.
And nothing else.
I was thinking, What is the hobby if not a chance for ridiculous self-expression and nonsense? Plus, look at these wings. Simone will be all about these wings.
Oh,
Everything's
yeah.
forgiven
Oh, for
once you see
sure.
once you see those wings. She's gonna be like, I can't even be mad anymore because those wings are glorious.
No,
They're
I'm
glorious.
with you. They're great.
You know, if we'd done them like sugar plum fairies, then I guess I would have gotten away with it completely. But all right, we're just gonna do a quick little highlight on these spine things. I don't know what purpose they serve for Geonosian anatomy, but just want to I just want to go further. They need to be bright. They're holiday cheer. They need to be cheery. Plus, it'll make it look a little more carapacey if we add in some of these little doodle dots, little glazes and stuff. There. Beautiful. All right. We're going to call this done. 8 minutes over. But here we go.
Well done.
There's Eggnoggle the Lesser, bringer of holiday cheer, and Prep, his helpful little Geonosian elf. So, shabam.
Prep is such a good elf name, by the way.
Well, I mean, Prep and Landing, a classic holiday film. So, all right, with that, thank you so much for joining me today for all of the ridiculousness. Hope that you had a great time. Hope that you have a wonderful holiday season to close out the rest of the year. And again, Dallas will be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific, for the last stream that we will be doing in 2023. We will be back, of course, Tuesday and Wednesday next year, the second week in January, which is like January 7th, 9th, January 9th, I think. It doesn't matter. Second Tuesday of the month, come join us again. We'll be back with plenty more cool stuff. I got it. I did the math right. January 9th. Until next time, be good to each other and do great things. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.